points a game, 10 of them coming here in the fourth quarter. Bronny.
2 on the shot clock. James, his first points of the night.
Picked up Oliveri. Lobs it up, and Bronny James throws it down.
Born with great hope as the son of one of the NBA's greatest icons, LeBron James, Bronny James has been expected from a young age to become the heir to the throne of the king, currently dominating the world of basketball. With skills learned directly from his father, he emerged as a highly promising high school basketball star and joined the renowned Lakers team. Off the court, he also enjoys a lavish, wealthy lifestyle, living in a $23 million mansion alongside a collection of luxury supercars that few players his age could dream of owning. Not many know that Bronny once faced a serious health issue that nearly cost him his life. Yet the Lakers were still willing to select him in the NBA draft. What hidden influence led one of the NBA's greatest teams to choose Bronny, despite knowing he could collapse at any moment? And for a young player just stepping into the NBA, how did Bronny James amass a financial empire reportedly worth up to $1 billion? Today, let's dive deep into the life of one of the NBA's most noteworthy talents right now, a young man born with a silver spoon in his mouth, Bronny James. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on more top-tier stories about this superstar. Your support is what motivates us to keep bringing you even more exciting content.
I have trained you since you were a small boy. I have taught you everything I know.
The precious son of one of the NBA's greatest icons. Bronny James, full name LeBron Raymond James Jr., was born on October 6, 2004, in Akron, Ohio, into an extraordinary family. As the eldest son of NBA superstar LeBron James and Savannah Brinson, Bronny grew up under the spotlight of his famous father. However, not everyone realizes that maturing in such a family brought both opportunities and challenges. Bronny loved basketball, but he had no choice but to excel. By age 10, videos of him playing were already going viral on social media. Whether he was competing for the Miami City Ballers or Gulf Coast Blue Chips youth teams, every shot and every dribble was dissected. The public didn't allow him the silly mistakes an ordinary kid might make. Bronny didn't just play basketball for passion, he played under the weight of the James name. As a child, he'd accompany his father to NBA games, hearing crowds chant LeBron's name. But for Bronny, it wasn't just pride, it was a reminder that failure wasn't an option. In a 2024 Men's Health interview, Bronny shared, "I always knew I was different. People don't see me as just a kid, they see me as his son." His parents, LeBron and Savannah, tried to give him a normal childhood. They moved from Akron to Miami, then to Los Angeles, where Bronny began playing for youth teams like the Miami City Ballers and North Coast Blue Chips. But normal was a luxury he couldn't afford. LeBron once banned him from playing football or hockey out of fear of injuries, a decision that not only protected Bronny, but also reflected the unspoken fears of a father who grew up without one, terrified of losing the child he loved. Behind the NBA's toughest man was a heart full of parental devotion. When Bronny enrolled at Sierra Canyon, a prestigious high school known for grooming sports stars, the pressure intensified. On the team, he played alongside talents like Jet Howard and Mikey Williams, but he wasn't always the brightest star. He quietly honed his skills from three-point shots to defensive prowess, abilities later praised by experts like ESPN's Jonathan Givney as top-tier potential. Sierra Canyon wasn't just a training ground for young talent. It was a stage where the media pounced, constantly comparing him to LeBron. Every game Bronny played drew thousands of viewers with sensational headlines like, "Is LeBron James' son good enough to inherit his legacy?" But the most painful part wasn't the public criticism, it was the quiet doubts, the malicious whispers. If he weren't LeBron's son, would anyone care? Bronny didn't just have to play well, he had to outshine everyone because everything he achieved was dismissed as privilege. But fate dealt a cruel twist to the James family. In July 2023, as Bronny prepared for his first college season with the USC Trojans, he suddenly collapsed during practice. Cardiac arrest, that moment, didn't just panic the James family, it left the basketball world holding its breath. For a young talent, health is everything. After a battery of medical tests, doctors diagnosed him with a congenital heart defect, a condition that could have ended his basketball career before it even began. A basketball career at risk. Due to cardiac arrest, Bronny refused to give up. After surgery in August 2023, he embarked on a grueling recovery journey. No one knew about the sleepless nights filled with worry or the agonizing physical therapy sessions that made standing up seem impossible. But for Bronny, quitting was never an option. After overcoming this life-threatening health scare, he resolved to pursue his basketball passion. He joined the University of Southern California's basketball team and quickly showcased his talent. On December 10, 2023, he stepped onto the court in a USC jersey, scoring 4 points in his debut game. That season wasn't easy, averaging 4.8 points over 25 games, but every minute on the court was a triumph over adversity. He left USC after 1 year, entering the 2024 NBA draft, where the Lakers selected him 55th overall in the second round, signing a 4-year, $7.9 million contract with $4.37 million guaranteed. Many called it family favoritism. But look closer. Bronny didn't demand special treatment. He demanded a chance to prove himself. On October 22, 2024, Bronny and LeBron became the first father-son duo to play together in an NBA game. The milestone meant so much that LeBron said, "I don't need any more titles. This is the greatest achievement of my life." But it didn't stop there. With a starting salary of about $1,157,153 for the 2024-25 season, Bronny spent much of his rookie year in the G League with the South Bay Lakers, where he erupted 30 points on December 12, 2024, then 31 points on January 24, 2025. Back with the main roster on March 20, 2025, he scored a career-high 17 points and dished out 5 assists against the Bucks. Those weren't just stats. They were the roar of a young man once doubted, now standing tall before the world. Bronny wasn't a superstar from the start. He stumbled, he learned, and he grew with every missed shot. "I hear the criticism, and I use it to move forward," he told The Athletic. From a trembling boy post-heart attack to a confident man on the court, Bronny James proves that success isn't handed to you. It's earned step by step through days that feel impossible. At 20 years old in 2025, Bronny boasts an estimated net worth of $10 million, according to Forbes. This wealth doesn't just come from his NBA contract, but also from significant earnings through his personal brand and potential investments beyond basketball. He turned early setbacks, like the 2023 cardiac arrest, into a springboard for building a solid financial foundation with real estate, cars, and division companies, inheriting vast wealth and earning millions from his personal brand. Bronny James isn't just the son of a legend. He's carving his own path both on the court and in the financial world. Picture him walking through the doors of the $23 million Brentwood mansion, the James family's chosen haven in Los Angeles. It's not just a house, it's a modern fortress with 8 sprawling bedrooms, a Michelin-worthy custom kitchen, and a lavish home theater where he unwinds after intense games. A wine cellar stocked with hundreds of rare bottles and an indoor-outdoor gym keep him in peak athletic form. Every detail, from the infinity pool to the glass walls overlooking the city, reflects the luxury he's known since childhood. But Bronny doesn't just revel in family wealth. He's reportedly taking his first steps toward owning property himself. According to Athlete Luxuries, he and his younger brother Bryce co-own a $6.8 million property in their hometown of Akron, Ohio. This 3,376 square foot home isn't just an investment. It's a piece of memory tied to Bronny's basketball journey. Designed by his mother, Savannah James, it features a full-size basketball court where the brothers can relive spirited games in the backyard. With their parents' foresight, this isn't just a retreat, it's a potential profit maker down the line. Step outside real estate and onto the streets of Los Angeles, and you might spot Bronny behind the wheel of jaw-dropping cars. Per Clutch Points, his car collection is worth over $401,000, a stunning figure for a young athlete. His Dodge Charger SRT, a $75,000 16th birthday gift from LeBron, boasts a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 engine and a custom father-son logo. But that was just the beginning. After signing his NBA contract, Bronny splurged on a $326,050 Mercedes-AMG GT Black Series Project 1 Edition, a supercar that rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds, turning every road into a racetrack. He also owns a custom black and silver $50,000 Jeep Wrangler and a roughly $150,000 Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, often seen cruising Miami streets with him. Each vehicle isn't just transportation, it's a symbol of the financial journey he's building himself. On the income front, Bronny's path shines brighter with his 4-year, $7.9 million Lakers deal post-2024 NBA draft per Spot Rack. His starting salary is $1,157,153 for 2024 to 2025, climbing to nearly $2.5 million by 2027 to 2028. But even before the NBA, he proved his earning chops through his personal brand. At USC, he raked in $5.9 million from NIL deals with Nike, Beats by Dre, and PSD underwear. Nike alone nets him about $1 million annually per Sportskeeda, while Beats and PSD add hundreds of thousands per contract. These earnings laid a strong financial groundwork before he went pro. Beyond basketball, Bronny taps social media for hundreds of thousands more each year. With over 7.1 million Instagram followers and 5.7 million on TikTok, he can earn $10,000 to $50,000 per sponsored post per influencer marketing hub. Since 2020, he's also part of the esports group FaZe Clan, where members typically pull in $50,000 to $100,000 yearly from content and sponsorships. These sums may pale next to his NBA and NIL earnings, but they're still pieces of his growing portfolio. When it comes to investing, Bronny's still exploring. Though details are scarce, College Net Worth reports he's expressed interest in tech and sports startups. With LeBron, who turned basketball earnings into a hundreds of millions dollar empire, as a guide, it's easy to imagine Bronny diving into big ventures soon. From stocks to real estate to tech, his financial potential remains wide open. Bronny's total net worth sits at an estimated $10 million, drawn from multiple streams. $7.9 million from the Lakers deal, $5.9 million from NIL, and hundreds of thousands from social media, esports, and personal assets like cars. While he benefits from a wealthy family, LeBron's net worth is $1.2 billion per Forbes. Bronny isn't just coasting. He's forging his own financial path, turning fame into fortune and investing in his future. From a boy raised in his father's dazzling light to a young man with an enviable portfolio, Bronny James is steadily proving he's more than LeBron's son. He's a rising brand, an athlete, and a budding entrepreneur. If he keeps leveraging his personal image and investing wisely, that $10 million is just the start of a promising financial journey. Thanks to his wealthy background, Bronny James lives a glamorous life many envy. From owning a cutting-edge gaming room with a 4K curved monitor and plush leather chair to rocking pricey off-white outfits on the street runway, or the booming bass from Bose speakers in an LED-lit room, Bronny's life dazzles. Pro gamer and high-fashion enthusiast. First off, Bronny's a gaming fanatic, but not the basement casual kind you might picture. As a FaZe Clan member, a renowned esports crew familiar to anyone scrolling Twitch or YouTube, he dives into online battles with top-tier gear worth thousands, from ultra-sharp curved screens to premium gaming chairs. He's streamed on Twitch, where fans watch him dominate Call of Duty with the same swagger he brings to the court. It's his escape from NBA pressure, filled with laughter through high-end headsets amid perfect headshots. But Bronny's world isn't confined to screens. He's obsessed with high fashion, not just to wear it, but to live it. From limited edition off-white sneakers to fitted Balenciaga jackets, he turns every outfit into a statement. He's shown up at events in fits worth tens of thousands, like a Lakers game where he sat courtside, exuding confidence in a Gucci hoodie. For those of us who saved months for one nice pair of kicks, it's a distant dream, but for Bronny, it's how he savors every moment, like each day's a personal runway. Music's another cornerstone of his lavish life. He doesn't just listen, he immerses himself in it. With Bose speakers or $300 Sony WH-1000XM5 headphones, Bronny vibes to rap and hip-hop, genres tied to his youth. He's posted Instagram stories chilling to Drake or Travis Scott playlists, and you can picture him sprawled on a couch, LED lights shifting colors, bass pulsing like a heartbeat. It's not just a hobby, it's how he turns long days into a private symphony, luxurious down to every note. Finally, Bronny loves short but classy getaways. Without flaunting it, he jets off to hotspots like Miami or Vegas, dining at Michelin-starred spots or sipping cocktails at rooftop lounges. Those moments are him living life, not under basketball's weight, but with the freedom wealth of Fords. For us, it's a dream of a luxe vacation. For Bronny, it's a typical Tuesday. These hobbies and passions of Bronny James come from various sources we've researched. If you're curious for more behind-the-scenes details about his life, we encourage you to explore other sources for the most accurate info. From lavish joys to a storm of criticism, Bronny dives into a whirlwind of backlash. Boos from the stands, ruthless social media mockery, and LeBron's fiery defense of his son against Stephen A. Smith, drawing every eye to question his true ability. Made it to the Lakers because he's LeBron James's son. From the start, cries of nepotism echoed across X and forums. He's only in the NBA because of LeBron became the crowd's refrain, echoed by pundits like ESPN's Stephen A. Smith, who roared on First Take, "I'm begging LeBron, stop it! Everyone knows Bronny's here because of his dad." When Bronny debuted alongside his father, history was made, the first father-son duo in the NBA, but the joy was short-lived. Averaging just 1.4 points over 18 games, he was dubbed a Make-A-Wish kid, a charity case. Remember the sting of constant comparison? For Bronny, it's every day, every second. The real drama erupted when LeBron clashed with Stephen A. Smith at Crypto.com Arena on March 6, 2025. A viral clip showed LeBron furiously pointing, yelling at Smith to leave his son alone. Smith didn't back down. On Gil's Arena podcast, he called LeBron's reaction weak and insisted, "I'm not talking about Bronny, I'm talking about you, LeBron, for putting this kid in this mess." The public split. Some sided with LeBron, others piled harsher scorn on Bronny. On X, posts read, "Bronny's a Lakers embarrassment. Words so brutal our generation knows their weight." His performance only fueled the fire. On January 28, 2025, against the Philadelphia 76ers, he played 15 minutes and scored 0, missing all 5 shots. Rival fans jeered, "Put Bronny in," not to cheer, but to mock. Even when he dropped 17 points against the Bucks on March 20th, 2025, skeptics sneered, "Just luck. He doesn't belong here." That pressure, that doubt, it recalls days when we too were judged for not measuring up. Amid the storm of criticism, Bronny finds calm in his romance with Parker. Hand-holding under Paris sunshine, sweet "I love you" messages on Instagram, and a rose-filled Valentine's room. Parker's his safe harbor, steadying him through the chaos. Dating the daughter of famous actors. It all began at Sierra Canyon High School, where Bronny ruled the basketball court and Parker dominated softball. They met like any teenage couple, but fate wove their lives together. In summer 2024, spotted at the Paris Olympics cheering for LeBron, their hand-in-hand exit from Bercy Arena melted fans' hearts. It was the first glimpse of Bronny, usually private, revealing a tender side. For those of us with jittery first-date memories, it's a vivid echo of young love. On October 3, 2024, Parker went public with their relationship on Instagram for National Boyfriend Day, posting a pic with Bronny and Mickey Mouse captioned, "BF Day, I love you, aw Bronny." Bronny replied, "I love you, baby." Short, sweet, and enough to spark nostalgia for old love texts. When he's away with the Lakers, he's posted, "I miss my baby. Love USM," with a Disneyland Paris snap. You can feel the longing of a 20-year-old who, despite being LeBron's son, is just a guy missing his girl. Valentine's Day 2025 was peak romance. Despite a packed NBA All-Star weekend in San Francisco, Bronny set up a room overflowing with rose petals and heart-shaped balloons for Parker. She posted a selfie captioned, "My Valentine," and Bronny reshared it, as if telling the world how much she means to him. For our generation, who've gone all out to keep love alive, it's proof that genuine affection doesn't need flash, just a caring heart. Parker, daughter of actors Dondre Whitfield and Sally Richardson Whitfield, isn't just his girlfriend. She's his anchor. When Bronny's slammed for games like the 0.76ers outing, Parker's there, joining him to watch his brother Bryce's playoff games. Her presence reminds him that no matter how harsh the world gets, he's got a home. Those of us who found comfort in a partner's arms know that value. Advocating for defibrillators in high schools. In 2023, Bronny faced his life's biggest test, a cardiac arrest during USC practice. Doctors used a defibrillator to pull him back from the brink. After that scare, he didn't just recover to play, he became a voice for heart health. He and his family began pushing for defibrillators in schools and sports centers. On Instagram, he wrote, "I'm here today because someone acted fast." It's not just gratitude, it's a call to action, a spark of hope for anyone who's worried about their own or a loved one's health. His influence goes beyond his story. As part of the James family, he joins the charitable efforts his parents built. Though not headlining major projects, he shows up at community events, like when he, LeBron, and Savannah handed out food to underprivileged kids in LA through the LeBron James Family Foundation. Seeing Bronny pass out boxes with a beaming smile isn't just a feel-good moment, it's proof small acts can light up someone's darkness. With over 7 million Instagram followers, Bronny turned social media into a force for good. Sharing his journey past the heart attack, thousands commented they got heart checkups because of him. That's real power, not from fame, but from sincerity. Those words aren't just inspiration, their lives changed, families spared pain, all from one simple post. At just 20, Bronny James isn't only inheriting his dad's talent, he's carrying a heart that gives back. From surviving hardship to quietly helping others, he shows true impact lies in lifting people up. Bronny doesn't just play ball, he's playing for something bigger, a world where everyone gets a second shot. Watching him, you can't help but feel a flicker of warmth, a hint of hope that kindness still thrives. And then, from sweet love, Bronny steps into a greater journey, overcoming a breathless heart attack, turning pain into inspiration, from calling for life-saving defibrillators to warm smiles while handing food to poor kids, a young heart that loves and shares. Impressive showing against the 2019 NBA MVP. On March 23, 2025, Bronny James is stealing the spotlight after a stellar performance in the Los Angeles Lakers jersey. On March 20th, 2025, with the Lakers missing stars like LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and Rui Hachimura due to injuries, Bronny took the court against the Milwaukee Bucks and dropped a team-high 17 points with 5 assists in 30 minutes. He drove past Giannis Antetokounmpo, sending Crypto.com Arena into a frenzy of oohs and ahs. Post-game, he said, "I got a chance to show what I've been working on." It's not just confidence, it's the voice of a 20-year-old rediscovering himself after dark days. Now, Bronny's fresh off a G League stint with the South Bay Lakers, recalled by the Lakers after dazzling stats. The March 20th game shifted perspectives. Once dismissed as here because of his dad, he's now earning praise from coach J.J. Redick. He's making huge strides in practice, especially in decision-making. With just 23 NBA games and a 1.6-point average, his latest outing proves he's no longer the kid in his father's shadow. He's a real player, ready to face every doubting glare. Looking to 2025's future, Bronny's goals are clear: become indispensable to the Lakers. He's set to join Summer League in San Francisco and Vegas in July, sharpening his dribbling and shooting under Redick's guidance. After the Bucks game, LeBron, sidelined with a groin injury, leapt up clapping as Bronny scored. It's not just a father's pride, it's belief in a talent igniting. Bronny said, "I see my progress every day, and fans are starting to believe he's capable of more." Pressure lingers, the criticism, the endless LeBron comparisons, but Bronny's turning it into fuel. For seasoned viewers, he's resilience personified, a young man rising from doubt to craft his own tale. 2025 promises to be his breakout year, not just to prove himself, but to show the world he's Bronny James, no one else. Finally, we're not responsible for any interpretation or application of this video's content. Viewers should evaluate, verify info, and take it selectively. Before wrapping up, I want to sincerely thank you all for watching. Your support brought Bronny James' story closer to everyone. If you think this video's worth sharing, whether for his journey or the emotions it stirs, hit like, share it with friends, and subscribe for more. Every like and share fuels me to dig into more meaningful stories like this. Thanks, and see you in the next video.